Beautiful people out there in the world. Guess what? I have a special guest. A very beautiful guest, I might add, okay? Go way back to all you beautiful people out there in the world. And I hope you beautiful people are having a wonderful day. I tell you, I just been having a gay old time. It's a family just across from me. They're all packed in that beautiful van over there with their beautiful smiling selves. And I just enjoyed myself immensely with those beautiful people over there. They all hit the subscribe button, and look, they kept waving and kept smiling. They must have did it about 10 or 20 times, okay? I just couldn't get enough of their love, kind words, and smiles, beautiful people. But back to what I was saying about this beautiful, wonderful, special guest whom I grew up with in life, and she is just dear to me, okay? I just love her so. And I was coming out of Walmart's, beautiful people. And I was being my regular, ordinary, kind words and giving self, okay? And then I looked up, okay, and I'm just going to share kind words and smiles. And lo and behold, it's my beautiful, lovely friend. She don't mind me sharing her name with you beautiful people. Okay, because what's in the dark is already in the light now, okay? Beautiful, lovely Monica Holmes. And I love my friend so dearly. I'm going to ask my beautiful friend the question, what does love, kind words, and smiles mean to her? Especially and particularly being in the presence, okay, of her beautiful friend who loves her so much, okay? If it was my last breath I had to give, it would be saying to her, I love you. Monica, tell the beautiful people what kind words and smiles mean to your beautiful self.
A lot. To have a kind word is everything. The world right now is so full of negativity, and we putting each other down and calling each other everything but the child of God.
Tell it.
So to have a kind word just warms my heart. It makes
Tell
me feel good about myself. It makes me feel loved and appreciated
Tell it.
when I get a
The
kind
numbers is
word.
going up. I can feel
Right?
my phone
And
vibrating.
so when you give somebody a kind word,
Yes.
it lets them know that you care.
Yes.
I mean, some people think it's superficial, but
Yes.
when it comes from the heart, it
Yes.
reaches the heart, right?
Yes.
So to have a
Talk to
kind
'em,
word,
Monica.
right, means to share your blessings with other people because you want to encourage them to let them know things are going to be okay.
Talk to the
You
people.
know,
They need to hear that.
yeah, everything's gonna be okay. You gotta stay in a positive frame of
Yes.
mind. You gotta look.
You helping somebody.
You gotta
Talk to 'em.
look toward the hills,
Yes.
which cometh your
Your
help,
help.
because the help is coming from the
You
Lord.
better talk
So
to 'em.
you gotta sometime encourage yourself when you
Yes.
don't get a good word. So when you get one,
Yes.
know that it's coming from God, right? When you get a good word, you gotta embrace that word, right?
Talk to 'em.
Oh my God.
Listen how beautiful that sounds.
Love is covers a multitude of sins.
Talk
It
about
has
it.
no faults. It's not puffed up. It's
Yes.
not judgmental.
Yes.
So when I love somebody, they can't do no wrong.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
true
Yes.
love. It's unconditional,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I see no faults in you.
Yes.
Right? And that's the love of God.
Talk to the
We
people.
don't have that here in this world. It really takes some godly people that's practicing godly love
Yes.
that will be able to give that to you.
Yes.
People don't know that. They think it's weakness.
Heal the land. Come on
Right?
now.
Love is
So they
not
can
weakness.
stand.
Love is strength.
Heal
right?
somebody's mind. Come
oh
on now.
God, love is strength.
Yes, it is.
And listen, when you love somebody from your heart and it reaches a heart,
Yes.
let me tell you, they can be the most evilest people.
Come on
When
now.
they leave your life, they coming back to find you because they want that love one
you
more
sound
time.
like me now.
They just want to. They want that love, right?
What Dr. I tell them what I said at the end of the day, they're not thinking about the person that cussed them out or fussed them out. They thinking about that person that told them that they loved them.
Yes, the
and gave
one
them a
that
kind
showed
word and
them
smile.
love. Love is not even about telling.
Yes.
It's an action
Yes.
word. So it's an act
Yes.
of kindness.
Yes.
It's an act of
Yes.
caring.
Talk
It's
to
an
'em.
act of
Yes.
doing.
Yes.
You can talk all you want to.
Yes.
But love comes with action.
Yes.
You don't have to. I can see your needs.
Heal somebody.
And meet them
Heal
because I love
somebody.
you. right?
Heal somebody.
Love is selfless.
Somebody's listening,
Okay? Love is selfless.
You are going to
That
give
means
somebody some
I
hope.
can't think of myself all the
Yes,
time.
yes,
Because then I'm self-centered.
yes,
I got to give.
Yes.
I got to be willing to give what
Nurture
was so
somebody.
freely given to me.
yes.
Right? And even if you ain't got no love, just give it so you can get it back.
Oh, look, you sound
You can sow the
sounded more and
seed
more
of
like me.
love. You can sow the
Yes.
seed of love.
Yes.
Right? I want to be loved, so I love on other people so I can
Yes,
get it back.
yes. Don't get left out.
Oh, Jesus. God said without love, you profit nothing. So you can have all the riches, you can have everything, the material things, but if you ain't got love or charity, you a tinkling cymbal. You just making a lot of noise and ain't saying nothing. You got to, you got to love. Love is the key.
Yes.
Yeah, love is the key.
It's a source of life, and it's
It
the source of
is the
strength.
source of life.
It's the waters that are troubled, okay? And every time you step in the river, you shiver, okay?
Let me tell you something. Love, I'm going to give a testimony because
Give it.
I had to love people that was hurting me. And I would go in my room and pray to God in this hurt and pain
Yes.
and say, God, how can I love this somebody that treats me like this? Right?
Yes.
Now, I want to retaliate because I'm in pain, but God said, no. You got to keep loving them. Because how they going to know they doing wrong if you act like them?
Come on now.
Like if you
wounds
treat
go
them
deep.
bad, right? Man,
The wounds go deep.
God said, this is what I go through with you.
Yes.
I done showed you so much love, but all you do is turn your back on me.
Come on now.
Now, if
Tell
they
on
did
yourself.
that to me, right? Why won't they do it to you?
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn it's not about what I can get. It's about what I can give. And I learned that it wasn't worth giving if it wasn't a sacrifice
Yes,
involved.
yes, yes.
So it had to hurt.
Yes.
In order for me to give true
Yes.
love.
Yes.
It had to hurt.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I wouldn't have understood it
Yes.
if I didn't go through something.
Yes.
So I had to be willing to go through something to get the love
Yes.
that I needed
Yes.
to be a blessing, you know? Man, I ain't gonna say that it stopped because you gonna encounter people all the time that don't like you for no reason.
Yes. Yes.
But you gotta love them anyway.
Love them anyway.
You got to.
You never know how deep their wounds go.
Yeah, because
you don't know what they've been through.
Yes, you don't know. And sometimes we looking at the face and it ain't even about the countenance of their face, baby, because they be looking one way and feeling some other way. And you can't look at their faces.
You gotta look beyond their faults and see the need.
Yes, you got to see the need.
You gotta
honey.
see the need.
Man.
You see, and that you may have to go through a wall of pain and anguish to get there. But it's rare when you do, and it's beautiful when you come through. Okay.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. You know why? Because I done had women friends that came to me and say, you have loved everybody I've seen you love. I want that, what you got. I want you to teach me how to love in my relationships or, you know, relationships, period. And I don't just mean romantic relationships. You got to love your sister and your brother when it's hard to love them.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you got to walk away and hold your peace because it ain't easy.
Yes.
I'm not saying this is easy.
Who said it was going to be easy?
Man, this is, you got to want it bad enough to abstain yourself from things that's going to cause you to not be able to obtain it.
Without struggle, there'll be no change.
Without that
without that
sacrifice.
You've got to let them know every time you see me, I'm coming back being me, okay?
God wants a sacrifice, and that's all you can be is you.
And that beauty
because
you can
you could bring a representative if you want to, because he gonna leave at some point, he or she, whichever representative it is, whoever you bring, if it ain't the real you, the imposter is gonna leave you standing there, and you is gonna show up. It's just like the devil. He can't be good when he evil. He can fool you for a little while, but that evilness is gonna come up because the good got to go because it ain't in him.
Got to be
He's an imposter if he's trying to be good when he evil, right? If he a bad devil, he got to be a bad devil.
He can't be a good
He
God.
can't be a good God and a bad devil at the same time.
You got to make a choice. That's
Yeah.
what I tell them about fear and faith. You have both.
Listen,
You got the. It's going to have to be one or the other.
I don't even want to get on that COVID virus, but I say, I had to tell people, I say, y'all running taking that COVID virus, that vaccine because y'all scared to die. I ain't scared to die. I'm going to take my chances because I don't trust them, but I trust God.
The just shall live by faith.
And if God saw fit for me to die from COVID, it was for me to go. But if it ain't COVID gonna pass through this vessel, it ain't gonna have no dominion here.
Speak to the people.
And I didn't had the COVID last month, and yeah, it was rough. But baby, I continue to thank God for COVID. Yeah, I had to thank God for COVID.
Still here, huh?
Still here.
Still
here. Ain't going nowhere.
COVID didn't get the final say so.
No, COVID didn't. God gonna get the final word. God can make COVID behave.
Make anything behave.
God can make COVID behave. So what I know is that, you know, you do gotta have faith in God, and you have to have the word of God to stand on. Because if you ain't got the word, what you gonna give back to God? I have to remind God of his promise to me. Yeah, I'm a sinner saved by your grace, and I ain't got it right all the time, but God still loves me and he knows my heart, you know, and I still can claim the promises of God because I still strive to do right. You know what I mean? To be pleasing in his sight.
And never stop striving.
Everybody makes mistakes. David made mistakes. Paul made mistakes. Everybody that was written, they didn't get it right all the time.
On the road to perfection.
On the road. It's progress, not perfection.
Yeah.
So we ain't talking about you got to be saved and sanctified and all that
Thanks,
to have some
lady.
faith. Because God said if you have like a grain, a little grain, a mustard seed of faith, that's enough, you know, to move some mountains, right? So yeah, God moved COVID because of my faith in him. And I got the COVID, and I said I'm still gonna pray about a vaccine because I don't want no vaccines because I don't trust them. Anything is saying a messenger, RNA or mRNA, it's some kind of messenger they shooting in your body to send messages to the cells to make it do certain things. Yeah, but that stuff, what else is this doing? It's giving people heart problems. It's killing some people. It's different person.
I heard you say what your mother's going through.
Yeah, my mother had the shot. She told me yesterday. She said ever since I took that shot, my heart has been bothering me. Now I got a heart problem. But she ended up getting that shot. It turned out she had pneumonia. She had shortness of breath, and she was battling with her. She kept going back and forth to the hospital for days. And I prayed with her. I said, God, in the name of Jesus, I need you to touch my mama. Whatever this is, God, bring her through it. You know, and I prayed with her. And everything I prayed for, my mama called me on the phone just to give me the testimony that everything we prayed for was happening in the hospital. Right then, I said, look at you.
Very present helping time.
Listen, she heard that prayer I prayed, and she looking for God to show up, and God showed up. Now, she's over the pneumonia, but she has to go see a cardiologist now because her heart is not back to normal. And she said, I ain't taking that other shot. I said, yeah, see, I told you to be slow to do that. Trust God in this.
No rush into that.
You know? Because listen, we all going to leave here from some kind of way. But I want to leave here trusting God and having faith and not running scared and doing what the world doing. Because God said the road to destruction is wide and broad, and a lot of people gonna find that road. The road to eternal life is narrow, small. Very few gonna find it. So I want to find the narrow road. I ain't going the way everybody else going.
Can't fit in.
No. And I said, why is all these people getting shot? You know why? Because they didn't scare everybody to death. You're going to die if you catch it. You need this vaccine so you can fight it off. But guess what? They didn't say get the vaccine. It keeps you from getting it. Who has got vaccines in their lives for diseases that you can still get? I had a vaccine for polio. What is it? I don't know if it was. I think I caught the chicken pox, but there was other diseases we had to get vaccines for as kids. We didn't never catch that stuff once we got the vaccine. That's why I don't understand this one vaccine. Why is it that I gotta take this vaccine and I can still catch COVID?
Spray some Lysol in the house. They said it kills COVID. That's what they say, huh? Why you gotta take a shot of the
Why
vaccine?
you gotta get some
It's Lysol.
Yeah, if it Visine and Clorox can kill it. It says your body can heal at 100%. Why would I need a vaccine then?
Got an
That's
immune
my
system
question.
that won't quit.
Yeah, and we got some people who got some other illnesses. Cause I will say there's a young man that I just saw, and they posted it on Facebook saying that he died from COVID. Well, I don't know any other health problems that he may have, so I don't want to speak out of turn. In all due respect, I don't know, but they said this young man died from COVID. It was unbelievable to me, and I said, man, I don't know what that's about.
Well, I'm gonna cut this off right here. To all you beautiful, wonderful people out there in the world, you didn't hear it from me. You heard it from beautiful, wonderful, whom I matured and grew up with, Monica. She loves saying what derives from the depths of her beautiful, lovely, eternal soul. And I hope that it was something that her beautiful self said that caused you beautiful people out there to be fed, bread, and led, okay?
Be inspired.
To all you beautiful people out there in the world, hear the truth, hear the positivity, hear the encouragement, hear the strength, hear the hope, okay? So that you can cope. Hopefully she said something that you beautiful people needed to hear out there that will change your lives and your way of thinking and make you a better person. To all you beautiful people out there in the world, as always, have a smiling day.